You're tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Go over to your Play Store and download Hits 92.3. Don't want to miss your favorite show? Click that tab in the top left-hand corner and set the alarm. You'll never miss another episode. Love all of the shows and can't decide? Then scroll down and rate Hits 92.3 and also leave a message for your favorite radio personality, letting them know what an amazing job they're doing. While you're at it, go over to our Instagram page and follow us on Hits 92.3.
Get my flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear.
I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Hey, it's the ladies of FIYE Radio on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. We live and direct right here in Atlanta. Finna give y'all some flavor in your ear. Okay. And to my right, I got my sis,
Tiny Tanya in the building. And in front of me, we have...
This is the real Sean D. Happy Friday.
Hey, dopeness.
Listen, it's been a great week.
It is.
Yes.
And I'm your favorite dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. And she said it's been a great, man. It's been a whole lot of week.
It has. It's been a whole lot of week.
We did a whole lot. Did we do a whole lot?
First, it was a recovery. We had to recover, right?
Listen. I had a very long week, but we had to recover for real because the weekend was epic. It was epic.
Pure epicness.
Pure epic. We was at the wonderful Wizards of Raw 11th annual extravaganza, and baby,
what an extravaganza it was.
Right.
If you missed it, you missed it. You know, so
you have to catch one next year, or you can catch the National Mystic Fair in September.
There you go.
You will want to catch the wonderful Wizards of Raw, baby. We had a good old fashioned.
It was a time.
Good old time. Yes.
However,
we danced.
I was tired out.
Man. But you showed out Sunday. Let me tell you, Sunday is the hostess with the mostest, okay? She is the best host. Sunday was doing background singing. She was doing background dancing, okay? She knows every song to everybody. You know, she knows the words to everybody's song. I was so impressed. Me and Tony was looking at each other like, who know who? Whose song is it?
Right.
Because Sunday came with the flavor, like, I love the way that you hosted that show.
Oh, thank you.
First time that, and I'm not just saying that because you're my sister. Everybody was coming to give you accolades. Like, I didn't know Sunday hosted like that. The ones that haven't seen you, you know. Yeah. And I was like, shit, I didn't either. I've seen her host before, but that was a different experience altogether. You were in your element, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I love the host. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, when them shoes came off, honey, I was waiting on a Fantasia Barrino moment. You know what I'm saying?
It's like because I'm on the, it's like a wood gazebo stage.
Yes.
And it's like we getting grounded. We on the mats. I'm going up and down the steps. Girl, the shoes got to come off. Because if not, you know that I'm clumsy, right? And I'll be down right on down to the floor. Okay. I gotta take the shoes off. But I definitely enjoy myself. Most of the artists that come that I book are some of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Our favorite artists.
Our favorite artists for sure.
Artists,
that, they either perform at many events that Dope Girls does, or congruent shows, and they're just really, really dope artists and dope people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And so I know most of the songs.
Yeah,
for sure.
You do definitely know most of the songs.
Definitely knows them. I mean, they had a mic. She had a mic.
Yes, baby.
She collaborated with everyone.
She did. It was good to see her move in such a way that she was just naturally free, right? Like I said, you are definitely in your element. I can't wait till Mystic Fair. Yeah, I can't wait till Mystic Fair.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna definitely be different this year, and it's gonna be dope. And I'm actually looking for an assistant.
Okay,
because it's definitely a lot for me to do: stage managing, hosting, curating, coordinating. It'd be a lot sometimes. So, I definitely am looking for an assistant for that.
Well, you heard the word, but let me air a word of caution. If you trying to be Sunday's assistant, be ready. Okay.
What I gotta be ready for, sis?
Be ready, okay?
Because Sunday have 10 jobs.
She got 10 jobs and she gonna need you to do 20 outside of her jobs. Okay, be ready. And then she's very astute with what she needs. She don't take no mess at all. So if you're gonna apply for the assistance job for
don't scare the
the
people away.
no, I just need you to understand, come with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna apply with the Sunday Jones, make sure that you are not slacking, lazy, none of that. You're gonna get fired in your first day, I promise you. Even if you volunteer.
I am, when it comes to business, I am like very business. Like, we could be friends, we could be sisters. Well, y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We could be friends, we could be
Mm-hmm.
sisters, we could be whatever we want to be outside of business.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to the business, we're gonna conduct business.
That-
We're gonna be professional, we're gonna do what we need to do, we're gonna walk in alignment, we're gonna do all of that stuff right there. Because at the end of the day, I love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you look bad, I look bad. If I
Right.
look bad, you look bad. It makes us look bad together.
Yes.
So we want to look
yeah.
good
all
together,
the way around.
all the way around. So
Mhm.
I pride on professionalism for sure.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know.
but it's worth it, you know. And when you do a good job, like you did a good job, you know what I'm saying, everything flows.
It does. And you ain't got to worry
It's
about too many shenanigans.
Easy. No, the only
Yeah, it's
shenanigan
easy.
we had was when a man hit the lady's car.
It was so many things.
It wasn't funny at the time because Sunday was like at her max stress level. It was the last morning of the festival, and somebody decides that they're gonna take a big trailer and go and bump other cars. You know what I'm saying? And at the last second, Sunday was like, "You're gonna have to stop that car." And so I mean,
kept trying. I'm like, stop.
he was not listening to that. But when you said you're gonna have to stop that car,
I thought she was gonna jump in front of the
I thought
car.
she was too.
I was like, oh my gosh, my nerves just started to get the best of me because I'm like, my car's over there.
I didn't even want to move my car. I just wanted to move out the way. I didn't want him to hit me, okay? Because he was playing bumper cars in the parking lot.
It was so. It
But
was
I
so many
understood how
things.
that could happen. though.
Yeah, it was
He didn't
tight.
really
It was a
feel-
tight
I don't think
situation.
he
Yeah.
felt what was behind him, and
Mhm.
I don't know why. I don't understand why he kept doing that. But anyway,
Yes, but
it's
anyway,
just people don't understand so many intricate details behind the scenes. They
Oh,
people
yes.
just think you can get up there. And hosting is one thing. So I have 3 different jobs when it comes to the festival.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So hosting is one thing, and
Mhm.
curating and coordinating, that's something else, and then
Mhm.
booking, that's something else. So it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's very it's very,
Mhm.
very much so. But I love it though.
we can tell. We could
Yeah, I
tell. And it was
definitely
fun
love
for
it.
everybody involved. Even so, my sons came, and then my middle son brought his girlfriend and her mom. And they had never even been to a Wonderful Wizards of Raw or even heard of it.
Yeah.
They had such a great time. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad.
So shout out to Christy. Yeah, we had a great time, and she really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So she's looking forward to the next one, looking forward to the one after that, you know, and it was just a good family time. There were so many children.
Yeah, it's
Right.
always a family affair.
It was
So,
so nice.
the festivals at Tosilis Road, the Wonderful Wizards of Raw, and the
Mhm.
Natural Mystic Fair is community based.
Mhm.
And it's for the community, the children, the families. It's for everybody. It's not just for the adults. It's because it's a lot of that going on in the city. We're in Atlanta, baby.
We're in
Everything for
Atlanta.
adults for the most part.
Right.
So she wants to make sure that she does something for the community as a whole. And while doing that, while we're having fun and all of that, we dropping jewels at the same time.
Very much
So
so.
we bring in
Yeah.
speakers, whatever the highlight is. Like this year was food, justice, and politics. So we talked about food, how that correlates to justice and the politics that surrounds it.
Mhm.
And we bring in speakers from, we had Makeda Dredd from San Diego,
She
and
was
Dr.
amazing.
Dira.
Mhm.
We had Queen Afua.
Mhm.
We had Professor Griff
Yeah.
from Public Enemy. I mean, so many people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
King Simon. I could just keep going on
Keep
and on.
going
and
on.
all the speakers, all the artists that came out and did their thing.
Yes,
man,
they
we had
did.
to shout out to all the vendors. Like we
Yes.
had an amazing time.
It was.
Everybody did.
It was perfect almost. It was
Yeah.
very nice. Besides the rain, everything was
But
amazing.
the rain
it rains
held up.
every year.
Does it really?
It held up though.
It rains pretty much every year, and it doesn't last really long. It's like
Right,
off
it
and
didn't
on.
last long,
Every now and
yeah.
then we'll get a pour, but it's baby, we'll get out there and dance with the rain. It's okay.
Yeah.
We outside.
Right.
We
See,
ain't stopping.
I have to get used to being outside without my skin so soft and
Baby, let me tell y'all about these ones here. Okay, they in the tent. They got the wristbands on, the off on, the skin so soft, the tiki. Baby, they had everything out there to keep mosquitoes away. I'm
Yes.
like, where is the mosquitoes at? Like, they had so much
We
stuff.
kept
I'm
them
like,
away.
we kept them away.
I
There you
said,
go.
baby, these folks out here. But let me tell you who I was so impressed with. Well, but I'm already like a fan. It's Makiba Moon Cycle.
Oh, ooh.
Baby,
Shout
when
out
I
to
tell
Makiba.
you,
Double shout out to Makiba Moon Cycle. Yes.
when I tell you, she brought it.
Baby.
She brought it. She was already dope at the Dopamine Life Fest. But baby, she brought it at the festival.
Those two gentlemen who were with her and her together, it was a whole brand new Makiba experience.
Yeah,
right?
that was super dope.
That was a nice gumbo right there.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It
And
was
if y'all
nice.
don't know, Makiba Moon Cycle. Makiba Moon Cycle is legendary. She actually has collabed with MC Light, been on tour with her. She's a legendary in New York. So this is her book. It's called Precipitation of the Heart. So make sure that y'all go and get yourself one. I'm actually gonna read this when I get on the plane tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my read. This and a book by Professor Muhammad. They gave me a book actually at the festival.
Okay.
So these are gonna be my two reads going and coming back.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, Makiba's amazing. So
She is amazing. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to stay both days to the end.
Yeah.
Both days. And
Yeah.
we closed out the show. We're about to go to this song right now with Mr. Ransom Rosina. When I'm telling you, feeling like a god. Whoa, he gave it to us. He gave it to us. So
this is Flag.
Feeling like a god.
Some on the don't see it. Your blind. Your blood clot death. The original relic. The organic prince. The only man to hold anybody ransom till this day now sit jail. Spit pan some uno. Spit pan your name. Spit pan the game. Spit pan your grave. Spit fire. Peer fire. No fire. Some uno boy must fear. Must fear. Hey. Run the track, Rosina.
I've been running around the city. I've been feeling like a guy. Running out with the squad. Money talk, I just nod. I've been grinding like a skater. Tell them haters time to get up on their job. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like
well, it's looking like it's about to be a great night. Just touched down back home from a late flight. These rappers don't want smoke, hashtag fake life. When the stakes get high, I get a steak knife. Let's feast, I found out where success sleep. Just know I'm right around the corner like next week. Say, look, man, I got class, but don't test me. Cause I had you on your knees like a stress priest. Let's stay focused, can't play focus, not this year. I had the vision for a minute, but not this clear. They say it's snakes in the garden like Knicks fans. So I got a ball on them like Knicks gear. Eating better, drinking water, my piss clear. You can't find this gear on your stick shift. Flyer than any piece of paper you promote with. My life's a Travis Scott ad-lib. It's lit, it's lit. I've been running around the city. I've been feeling like a guy. Running out with the squad. Money talk, I just nod. I've been grinding like a skater. Tell them haters time to get up on their job. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. Verse 2 like it's verse 1. Putting on for Maryland like the Terps. The game playing the same, man. Let's work on. Get Franklin's with the family. Word to Kirk. I've been nice since next tail with the chirp. Don't make me make your favorite rapper my first son. Or throw the slaughter whoever. I don't discriminate. That go for J. Cole, Wale, Big Crit, Kendrick, Drake. Since name dropping is the only way to get it poppin'. While I'm at it, might as well throw a big in pocket. I could care less about whoever say they feel away. Cause if the critics talking, that just let me know the critics watch. Stay tuned, hater. Pull up on your shorty in the whip. You wanna bust? I'm in your crib like Road Raiders. Throw back toe, let girl, hold let thought. I'm trying to propose on this paper. Let's resume later. Woo. I've been running around the city. I've been feeling like a guy. Running out with the squad. Money talk, I just nod. I've been grinding like a skater. Tell them haters time to get up on their job. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy.
Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. Woo. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy. I've been feeling like a guy.
Thank Jehovah for another 24. Amen.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right. You could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man Putu, and I'm rocking with FIYE Radio on 92.3. Yeah.
And we're back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio. And that was Ransom Rosina Flag. And if you have not experienced him live, please do so soon and very soon, because you're missing out. Go download that Another 24. Yes.
Whew. Well, like you said, this week has been very, very interesting. One of the highlights that I saw that's been going viral was the reunion of Sister Act 2.
Oh, yeah.
They brought back majority of the cast on The View. And they performed.
Lauryn Hill there?
No, Lauryn Hill.
Then it wasn't a reunion.
She was late.
I'm not.
No, it was definitely a reunion. It was the whole cast. I love Lauren.
It wasn't the whole cast.
I said majority. I did say majority. I didn't say.
Was Whoopi there?
Jennifer Love Hewitt, was she there?
No, Jennifer Love Hewitt wasn't there.
Why? Yeah, there's a couple of people.
I mean, it's a couple of people that's probably, they feel that maybe, I don't know, maybe their schedules. Who knows what it is.
Act 2, you can't really, you need everybody.
Okay.
I love
Sister Act 2.
I love him. Okay.
How about the scene where they sang, what's his name? I Sing Because I'm Happy.
Okay.
Eyes on the Sparrow.
Eyes on the Sparrow.
The young lady, Tanya, the one that sung with Lauren, she sang the Joyful song.
Oh,
baby. When I tell
good.
you, if you get a chance and you go on online and just watch the video, she blew it away because she has an amazing, amazing voice.
Yes, she does.
So basically what she said was her life was changed because of, that movie. And part of it is mainly because Whoopi Goldberg, she championed for her and Lauren to have that scene to showcase her voice because he said her voice is too beautiful to be just
in the background.
You know what I'm saying? So have a scene where it's showcasing your talent.
Yeah. And
it's like every cast member broke down their history with Whoopi Goldberg and what she meant to them.
Oh,
so there's an Asian young lady that was in the movie as well. So she said that her thing with Whoopi was the fact that when they all had like their break, they had tables and everybody was clicked up a little bit.
Yeah.
So she said Whoopi asked her, well, which one of them are your clique? And she was like, I don't have a clique. She said, that's okay, we're gonna make our own clique. And she sat with her, and she said that made her feel so comfortable.
Right.
There was so many of them that had great stories with just Whoopi in total. So one of them, he was locking his hair.
Okay.
And the production wanted him to cut his hair off. Yeah, and Whoopi said absolutely not.
No, that's right. Let's go, Whoopi.
Yeah, because the movie is based on, like a religious school and things like that. So of course that's a
so
no-no.
They wanted him to cut his hair and all that
so
stuff.
no. So she was like,
and
they even put it in the scene where they kind of, made a little fun of it. Because in the classroom, she told him, like, take your hat off.
Oh,
he took it off. He said, put your hat back on.
So
like
that was cool. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Whoopi, right? Over the years, I heard that she's an incredible person. and just
can
somebody
tell.
good to know. Yeah, just somebody good to know. She don't take my shit, but she is definitely somebody good to know.
She's ultimate goals for me.
Yeah.
Ultimate goals.
Yeah.
Like she's my favorite person ever.
Yeah.
So even when we
She's
did
very comfortable with herself.
Yes, she
with
is.
her life. Like I love her. For
I've
that.
been loving her since when she did Live on the Sunset Strip with Billy Crystal and when she did her Valley Girl thing.
Mm-hmm.
So and that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I've been a fan of hers, but to the point that when we did our series, my name was Dr. Goldberg.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Dr. Goldberg.
I was like, if I'm gonna act, I'm gonna use her name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like that. I didn't see the correlation.
You didn't see
but
it?
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Avery was like, where the hell that came from?
Whoopi.
I told him, I was like, Whoopi is my ode to Whoopi. I want to be able to say if I blow up, not if, when I blow up, I can say my first acting gig, I used your name.
That's
you know
amazing.
What I'm saying? Because I'm going to meet her.
What a great story.
Oh,
yes. Yeah. Oh,
I
we're
love
definitely
her.
meeting Whoopi.
So it's very.
I definitely want a hug.
Yeah, so it's like refreshing when you see, one of your. Not going to say idol because I don't idolize people like that, but
someone you admire,
somebody that I admire, and then to know that they have great qualities. You know what I'm saying?
I love all her movies.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, there's probably not a Whoopi Goldberg movie I haven't seen.
For real, The Associate, Eddie, seen them all. Yeah,
all of them. Sarah. I mean, those
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That's a favorite. I love Jumpin' Jack Flash. That's the one where she played the housekeeper. She was robbing everybody. Yes, I love it.
So, shout out to Whoopi Goldberg and the whole cast of Sister Act 2. It made me watch the movie that night again. I just was in my feelings.
I like to talk about it. I like to see movies and then thank you. I'm gonna go back and watch it. It's nostalgia. And then I get to see a little bit about what I didn't see the first and second
things
time.
that you missed. Yeah, because then
of what movie?
You know what?
Any movie.
Oh, I was
Here's the thing.
I know everything in Sister Act 2.
No,
I do because
and 3.
No, there's stuff.
Here's the thing.
I haven't
loved
seen
that movie so much. And when they were shown the cast that was on stage, they had certain cast members like, via Skype or whatever that's called nowadays. And my girl Jennifer Lewis was talking and she was like she was so glad to be a part of it. I'm like, where the hell was Jennifer?
Yeah, where was she?
In the beginning when they was at Las Vegas, she was Whoopi's background singer.
Oh wow.
Then Mary Erica, she was
in her too.
Yes, because she was in one of the singing groups in the choir.
It's funny. Now I'm really going back to look at it. See, I didn't even know that. Yeah.
That song, We Need a Revival. We need a revival. Look at her. I ain't gonna sing it,
Oh my gosh.
I don't want y'all with my album.
Sister Act 2 rewind.
Yes, watch it. You're gonna catch all the little tidbits that you missed before. But again, if you get a chance, go on abc.com and check out the whole reunion, like the segment on The View. And it's so really, really dope.
That's so cool. Nice. Yeah. So, okay. Well, a little bit of old music from the 80s, from the Sister Act. I love that. But let's have a little bit of new music with our girl Indigo Bang and a little Mamacita.
Big Mamacita.
Listen, it come on Sunday. Let's sing it.
And she was in the...
He called me Mamacita. He said it's nice to meet you. Won't you meet me downtown at the pizzeria? You know you're looking like a goddess. It was nice to meet you. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. He called me Mamacita. He said it's nice to meet you. Won't you meet me downtown at the pizzeria? You know you're looking like a goddess. It was nice to meet you. Just had to greet you. I can feel your whole aura. Yeah, you know I see you. How can I be up in your garden? They feed these niggas, they leave you starving. You are the fountain. I don't care, I'm moving this mountain. Then get you downtown shit. How this sounding? Across the border, get you in the woods in the place you ain't never heard of. How can I see you on the daily? These niggas playing. I'm just speaking factuals, just trying to add to you, subtract the bad from you. Hit this capital, you know we matching up in these bitches. I don't give a fuck, I love your energy. It's like you're some kin to me. You let them play you. You gotta be kidding me. They forgot about chivalry. Now they envy him cause I'm his Mamacita. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Walking that way, so meet me by the lane. Been looking for a while, so you know I ain't about to play. Now you fuck boys better get up out the way. And I ain't about to stray, and I just might stay. Heard you looking for a goddess, better swing my way. Tap into your inner child, we can play all day. And what can I say? I'm a goddess every day. Got him saying my name. Got the essence like Lisa Bonet. But I'm barefoot in the sun, catching the ray, catching the vibe. Moving in the waters when it be catching the tide. Dancing to the drums and I'm floating up high. They wondering why he called me his mamacita. I'm hot, I'm lethal, I'm pressure, baby. And I know they love me, but you know I want you. So what we gon' do? Let's have some fun, boo. He called me mamacita. He said it's nice to meet you. Won't you meet me downtown at the pizzeria? You know you looking like a goddess. It was nice to meet you. Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
And we are back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio. And right now we about to get into Dish Diaries of a Diva.
Hey. It's your girl Sean D with Dish Diaries of a Diva.
Hey.
Y'all ready to eat?
I want to eat.
Listen.
I'm eat first and then I'll let you know.
Okay, so we are eating at 9 Mile Station tonight. It is on top of Ponce City Market.
Okay.
Right at 675 Ponce de Leon. In the Ponce City shop, you know, upstairs where the Skyline Park is.
Okay.
So if you go to if you go to Ponce City and you go to Skyline Park, you have to go through the whole rigmarole of getting upstairs. So there's a line to get up to Skyline Park, right? Because I want to explain how you get up there. Because it was something different for me and I wasn't expecting it. So when you get there, you have to get in line like you're going to the park. Even if you're just going to the restaurant, you have to get in line, go through the line, get a wristband. You have to sign a waiver, okay, just to get on the roof. So you sign a waiver, they put a wristband on you, and then they escort you to this huge orange elevator.
I have a question.
Okay.
What does the waiver say?
The waiver, basically, you want me to give you the gist of it?
Yeah.
You fall your ass off this roof, you can't sue us.
Okay.
There you go.
I just want to know what we signing.
That's the gist of it.
Okay, tell the people what they signing. Okay.
You fall off the roof, that's on you.
So if you plan on falling, don't go.
Okay. So they take you to this huge orange elevator where they escort you to the rooftop. Okay. Get up on the rooftop. Of course, you exit. There's Skyline Park. You walk all the way to the back, and there's 9 Mile Station. First of all, the view, okay, was amazing. All of Atlanta Beltline Skyline right there. It was incredible. So it's facing like north, Peachtree. So you see the old Bank of America Tower and like all of that part where, you know, the skyline where the Beltline is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So it was, and I want to say this, my almost daughter-in-law's birthday. So
I love her.
Shout out to Daisy. Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday, Daisy.
She
Such a
is
sweetie.
She is so sweet and amazing. And I hope that, you know, we will be family soon because
stop pressing
I can't
so they
help
can
it.
do it
I
natural.
love them. They are so cute.
Oh my God.
But that was my son's gift to her. My son is so attentive to her. I just love it.
Yeah.
So she wanted to do, you know, Skyline View and just, you know, just a couple of people. And it was just me, her mom, him and her. Very intimate, very nice.
That's
and
nice.
Her mom is just as amazing as she is.
I love her mom too.
Her mom is so great. Shout out to Christy
I didn't get to
again.
meet her mom yet.
Oh, yeah. You'll definitely get to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very sweet. So we ate, of course. So we had to have everything, and then we tried each other's food.
Who had to have everything? You or
Sean.
everybody else?
Sean.
You already know it was me.
Look.
I gotta taste everybody's food. You know, I love Chrissy because she just fit on. She's like, "You want to taste my stuff?" Mm-hmm. Look, so we started off with mussels, right? Okay, bad choice for me. Let me say bad choice for the group. I love mussels. My son loved mussels. So Daisy had never had them. So Daisy was like, okay, I'll try it. So I'm like, okay, it had the butter, it had the bread. Oh, the sourdough was amazing. Just soft and hard at the same time. I showed her how to do it, dip the bread, put the mussel on there, you know. She was like, no, it's the texture for me. You know what I'm saying? She did, it wasn't a thing, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, with the mussels for her, me and my son El tore them up. They were delicious, okay? So it just depends on what you like. Chrissy was like, I'm good.
Right. It's not for everyone.
No, it's not for everyone. So like my son said, acquired taste. So of course, the different things that we had, I'm not going to say what everybody had. I'll just say the different things we had. So there was a green pea risotto. Mm-hmm. It was really, really different, but it was so delicious, right? Okay. My son had it with grilled shrimp. So the green pea risotto, it was English peas, coconut milk, roasted vegetables, and a nice like mushroom. Mm. It was so flavorful and good. Need a little salt and pepper because you know how we are, but very good.
How are we?
I need my salt and pepper.
Okay, speak for yourself.
You know how we are. I need my seasoning. Okay,
don't be weeing us.
Listen, I'll keep a little pack of Lorries in my pocket. Okay,
don't be weeing us over there. Don't be stigmatizing us like that.
Then other people had lemon pepper salmon, right? I think that was my absolute favorite. I didn't even have it, but it was my favorite. It's one of those things I wish I would have got. It was so good. They paired that with a coconut curry rice and asparagus. Man, I want to eat it again and again and again. So that was my favorite. I actually had the St. Louis ribs. They were a spicy barbecue sauce, fall off the bone, tender ribs, so delicious. They serve it with coleslaw and potato salad. I opted to have potato salad and asparagus because I needed something green. Mm-hmm. It was really good. And I actually ended up eating my leftovers at 2:00 in the morning. That's how good it was. And it was
didn't
cold.
Last to the next day.
It did not. So it was great. So I had to drink the pineapple sidecar, which was a really nice rum with pineapple juice. And then Daisy actually had one of those and the Beltline punch, which was really good. Let me tell you, if you don't go for the food, go for the experience. The rooftop is gorgeous.
Very nice.
The atmosphere was nice. The only thing I didn't like is, so we had the seating, and it's like outside seating, and we're around this fire pit, right? Mm-hmm. But some of the chairs are kind of, those Adirondack chairs where it kind of go up and in your butt like this in the back. It was uncomfortable a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I had to sit close to Christy, like in a little black chair. So, because I didn't want to sit like tucked up like that.
Hurry up and eat and get your.
I guess so. I wasn't feeling tucked up. But other than that, it was a beautiful view. If you definitely want to do rooftop dining in Atlanta, there are several. You can do the Polaris, which is near I-85. You can do Nikolai's Rooftop, which is actually gorgeous, on Cortlandt Street. You can do the High Note Rooftop Bar in Atlanta and Nouveau if you're looking for rooftop dining. So that is tonight's Dish Diaries of a Diva. I suggest you check out some type of rooftop dining and go eat. Yes. Yes. So thank you very much.
Yes.
This is it.
Making my reservation as we
Look,
speak.
she took her phone out.
And you gotta reserve it with a credit card. And because I'm a shopaholic, I know my credit card number.
Of course you do, right?
Oh my God. And with that, everybody needs to elevate. Get them a credit card number if you don't have one. We're gonna elevate Joe with the flow.
Every time somebody follow their heart, it better art. They don't want to believe until the rain start falling on them. All of a sudden now they calling on them. I still let them in the boat though. They shouldn't drown cause they don't know. You can't hate the hate cause they'll be pulling you down. You know I got a float, bro. What you think I made a boat for? That's what you listening to Joe for, right? I'm at peace like the yoga ski. The Himalayas ain't as cold as me. I'm Gucci like the belt with the golden G's. But the ego want everybody to notice me so they can know it's me. Like I'm the dude with the answers. I got the cure for your cancer. I got the music to make your hair move and make it dance. Manifest things, even genius in the bottle wouldn't grant you. I turn into a monk, I meditate. Get a camera cause I might levitate. Wow, everybody in the moment. Here right now, right here, right now. Just chill right now. Put a pure love in your ear right now. I don't want to see nobody shed a tear right now. No fear right now. You can do nothing to it. Even if you're going through it, gotta know you're gonna elevate, 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 elevate. Elevate, 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 elevate. People be talking, they can say what they like. I don't worry, cause everything is in your mind. No one. Hold up, that's another song. But she had a point, everybody sing along. You don't gotta know the words, it's okay to get them wrong. But people be stressing. People be stressing. I'm guessing that they don't know self, they don't know health, they don't know wealth and abundance. They just been running for all of their life, through the pain and the strife. And it's never just right, ain't that what you feel like? Come and step in the light. I mean, we take a flight. Perfection is something you can't ever see. You just let it be. When it come from within, that's when you win. You can take it from me or don't take it from me. You gotta experience. It ain't enough to be hearing this. It's a phenomenon that's too mysterious. Language is just too inferior. Better off looking in mirrors, so you might find yourself traveling a myriad of pathways. But you even get halfway. Now you're level with the mad face, and that's slowing you down like parachutes in a drag race. What you gotta do is have faith. Did it come on time and know the present in a bad place. You can't enjoy the ride even if you drop in the last place. You can't lose if you really were playing. Know what I'm saying? Elevate, 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 elevate.
Hey, yo, what up?
What's the deal?
What's good?
All right.
You already know, your man Mr. Cheeks in the building.
It's Big Nights in the building.
Your boy Pretty Luke doing what I do. Hey, man, what we got?
FIYE
Radio.
Flavor
in your ear, baby.
All right.
On the
Hits
FIYE
92.3. No. L.
I mean,
Let it drop.
You ready?
And we're back. And that was Joe with the flow, elevate. And Joe also did an amazing job at the festival.
Did.
All the music that we're playing today, guys, everybody was at the festival. But real quick, I want to tell y'all, because when we played Mamacita, I had to let y'all know that Indigo Bang did a fashion show at the Wonderful Wizards of Raw. And our very own Tiny Tanya was modeling in that fashion show. When I tell you she worked it, baby. When I tell you she did the right and then the stop, the middle, and then the stop, the left, and then a stop, then walk down a runway, then a stop and a turn, and then baby.
It was the look for me.
It was the look. I said
it was the look for me.
Model. I'm like, she a real hot. She did excellent.
Right.
And I'm just like, I think she was supposed to be a model in real life.
I think so too, because that shit came so naturally.
I was like,
so let me tell you, I'm at our booth, right? Okay. And I had stepped away for a second. When I came back, I was like, where's Tiny? And they're like, oh, Indigo grabbed her, for the fashion show. And I was like, okay, because she was looking for a couple of extra people. I was like, really now? All right. So I'm waiting. And so finally, it's Indigo's turn to do the fashion show. So I'm running to the front. I want to see what's going on. Right?
Yeah.
Here she come. I'm like, oh, snap. Wait a minute.
Working it.
She looked amazing.
Yeah,
okay.
She was working it.
And she handled her business. And she was like a professional model. She did every stop Indigo said, do, like Sunday said.
Yeah.
Very
Shout
nice
out
job.
to Indigo Bang.
Yes.
She had Indigo Crystals was a part of the fashion show, which is created by Indigo Bang. Jeff from Athletics, who has a line. It's athletics and pretty much us put together.
Like an educational
wear. Afroletics wear.
Yeah. And he'll be here Friday.
Yes, he will be. And then Opalman, who does like more of a knitted kind of style. Which
I had on Opalman. Yeah.
So shout out to all of you guys. Your stuff was amazing.
Yeah, the fashions were great. Yeah, I love that yellow jumper with the hood.
Yeah, that was
really cute. Yeah, so
everything was
nice. And I love Indigo's breastplates. They're so unique. Like
they are. She does some really dope, eclectic, different things.
Yes,
that people aren't doing. I call it like, what do you call it? I can't think right now, but it's like our couture.
Yes.
It's like our couture for our own. You know what I mean? I was like, it's like community couture.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, work
Listen,
it,
I'm gonna have to have her heat up some extra kettles. You know what I'm saying?
Some kettles,
or however she does the cover.
Oh yeah, because I need
because
some
I'm
too.
gonna need to get a breastplate.
And I need her to bring it all the way around though. I need a breastplate that goes across the back until I, slim down.
Listen,
again.
she gonna need some extra kettles for this.
Yeah. I ain't messing with you.
I ain't messing with
Indigo, I'm gonna need some kettles, baby.
So at the end of the day, I want to get into some serious stuff. I know we've been talking about the Wizards of Raw and all of that good stuff. And all of that good stuff. But so I want to talk about a few things that I just want to talk about them because that's what I want to talk about.
It's time to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So according to an article by John Michael Roche, he's a political reporter in Washington, D.C. For the dailymail.com. And so he says that Dr. Anthony Fauci, you know how you say his name? Fauci, whatever his name is.
Fauci.
Confesses he made up COVID rules, including 6 feet social distancing and masking kids. Republicans put out the full transcript of their sit-down interview with Fauci from January. And so this was, I've seen it through Rizza Islam. And Rizza is like, what do they deserve? And I was like, that's a real good question because you got people out here doing all of this stuff, but what do y'all deserve for putting us through all of this pandemic? You know what I'm saying? Making up all of these rules, 6 feet, 12 feet, 8 feet, put the mask on, don't put the mask on. You're going to die if you don't do this. Like, y'all, really?
Right. Where you get it from?
People lost lives. I mean, on a real serious note, I lost friends. My friends lost family members. People lost people out here.
My coworker lost her son. It was horrible.
Yeah. That's a real question. Like, what do they deserve? They deserve to go to court like everybody else. Not that they gonna do a whole lot just because I feel like it's so biased. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they gonna do? They still letting Trump run for president, and
he's
at
convicted.
the end of the day, you convicted for 34 counts of felonies. Like, I'm confused because you can't even vote. They don't even want you to vote with a felony, so y'all gonna let the president run?
So when the rules change for, what do I call it? Privilege, and we're gonna leave it at that. Okay. It's different privileges that are allowed, those things. And it happens in everyday life. And I was just a victim of privilege in the workplace. So it
tell
really
us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's just somebody got, a promotion that really they did not deserve because it was a privilege thing. And I'm going to speak on it, whether somebody else agrees with me or not. I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I know the qualifications of the person that they looked over. And the qualifications of the person that they looked over was 10 times better than the person that they, promoted.
So it's a prevalent thing. It's a prevalent thing that there is so much. What's the word that you use?
Privilege. Yes.
Privilege is such a word.
Yes. I have something to go with it, but I'm gonna just leave it at privilege.
No, you just leave it right there.
I am.
Privilege is a strong word because we don't get those same privileges.
No, we don't.
We don't get no privilege.
No, we get looked over. We get swept over. It's very much so.
Injustice.
Yes.
Unjust injustice.
Yes.
That's what we get.
And things that they are allowed to do, we would never be allowed to do. You know what I'm saying? We would be fired, gone, pushed aside.
Like, who is they? They is anybody who has the privilege that we don't.
Correct.
That's who they is.
Yes.
They is anybody who is trying to stop us from whatever it is that we deserve. That's who they is.
That's who
everybody that's trying to do us an injustice.
Yes.
That's they.
Yeah.
So if you the hit dog holler, so they, and they.
A hua holla? A hua holla?
They.
No. A hua holla?
A hit dog. Not a red dog, but a hit dog. I'm so done with y'all this rat dog thing. Listen, y'all.
I hit dog
I
and
don't know
holler.
if y'all see the post where I said search the kids' room like a red dog if you want to protect your kids.
Yes.
Because kids have so much going on right now. Just protect your kids. Like, don't let them get away with everything. You're not home. You got to work. I get it. Search their room. Find out what is going on. So
Like
you can have a conversation like a red dog. I ain't taking it back. I ain't taking it back. I ain't taking it back. You heard what I said.
Like a rat dog.
I mean, you know, kids got to be raised. You can't just let them just float in the world and let the streets teach them because the streets gonna teach them what you don't want them to learn.
Well, one thing we need to teach our children, honestly, is about privilege and how, you know what I'm saying, to work around it. Because there's a lot of, there is times where I've had to work around it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody showed me how to work around this. Nobody prepared me, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that we really should prepare our kids for because it happens. It's so prevalent in any workplace.
I would teach my kids to create their own privilege. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be working around your privilege. That's why I don't work for no corporations.
Yeah.
Because it is privilege. I worked in the corporate world for a long time, and it is.
It is.
And at the end of the day, create your own privilege. Make your own business.
There you
go. Do
go.
your own thing. Use your God-given creativity to create your own path, your own journey, your own way. Be integral, be intentional, and walk in alignment.
There you go.
And you ain't got to worry about everybody else's privilege.
Or having to work around it.
That part right there.
Yeah.
You know,
being in a corporate world, it's hard, honestly, accepting things like that and having to bypass it, having to work around it, and having not to be angry when those things happen because it's unfortunate. What can we do about it?
Stand up.
Yeah. And they don't listen to you. They don't look at you.
Well, they don't have to listen. But the problem is this. I like solutions.
Yes.
And I feel like this is the problem. I feel like we see things and we walk past them. We see things and we don't say nothing about them. We see things and we just be like, oh, that just happened and ain't nothing I can do about it. But it is though.
Yeah.
Now, whether it works out in your favor is another thing, but to stand up and stand for something is a whole totally different thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if I see something, I'm going to say something. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And whatever the consequences is, sometimes you got to do wrong to get the right. Whatever the consequences may be, that may be the consequences. But if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for every damn thing.
And that is exactly
so you have to, we can't keep doing that. We can't keep seeing stuff and looking this way. Like we don't see it. Or looking up like we don't see it. Looking down, looking to the right. You can't keep doing that. You have to say something. Do something or say something. Well, now you might not be in a position to do something.
Right.
But saying something is a part of doing something.
Well,
we have to say something.
I can honestly say this time I said something, right? And this time something was said because again, it's not just one person. It's a whole team of people, So our intention with this particular thing is to never allow it to happen again, never to allow this privilege to happen again. So our intentions are to make sure that we do stand up and that we do actually say, hey, y'all got away with it this time, but try that shit again. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to go over so well. It's just unfair to the person it happened to, and again, at this point, there's nothing that can be done, but it's not going to happen again.
To the person
in
that
that
it happened
atmosphere.
to, you got to let them know that what's for them is for them.
And this
don't
is what we talked
continue
about.
to allow that to happen. So that may not be the place for you. If you're in a position where you're working hard for a company or a person and they keep overlooking you,
right?
And you know that it's privilege going on, why are you still there?
Yeah.
Find yourself something else to do because they don't like you.
Yeah.
They don't love you. They don't like you. They don't care what you do for them. It does not matter.
Yeah.
So find yourself something else to do. Don't keep putting yourself in a position or stand in a position or a place or a location where people are going to continue to overlook you because there's privilege in the room.
Right.
Let them be with all the privilege. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen?
They're
When
gonna be
all the
looking
people
for you.
that they walked over to get for the privilege, when they figure out that all the people that you surpassed was doing all the work, and all you got left is that one privilege, and they don't know how to do a damn thing, guess what they're gonna do? Oh,
they're gonna be looking for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're gonna be
Gone.
Hopefully you'll be gone. Because
Okay.
you can take all of that knowledge that you learned and all of that knowledge that you have and start your own business.
There you go.
Start your same business that you're doing and do it better. Do it like how they did not.
Let me tell you, that was a huge suggestion, that we were like, we need to start our own shit, honestly, because we all have the knowledge. Our group has the knowledge to start our own company. Like,
what you want to know?
I do radio. I'm an actress. Okay. I'm a model. All right.
What they waiting on?
I don't know what they're waiting on, but I'm not waiting for anything.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wait for no
My
one.
intentions are to come up out of that smiling and leaving it stinking when I leave. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because I'm elevating, I'm advancing, baby, and I ain't got time for that privilege. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So with that said, honey, we're gonna go to a little music by my boy Cairo.
Ooh.
And let's get into some ecstasy because I'm gonna need a little bit.
Oh Lord, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't be doing no ecstasy.
Girl, I'm feeling you. Hey, what you trying to do? Cause you got caught in my eye. And you're so sexy and fly. Well, come go with me. Cause we've got plenty to see. No, baby, don't walk away. Cause I've got plenty to say. And no, I'm not some fly-by. And baby girl, that's no lie. Let me slip right inside. Because there's a reason why. I'm looking for skin on skin. And yes, together we win. Your love drops dripping on me. Come on and take me to.
Don't you think it's so much better when you and baby together? Satisfaction, give me action, a sensational reaction. Love our bodies when they single, give me joy, I feel a single. No, I can't wait till we say I love the pleasure of the state. Love this cosmic energy, just keep your eyes fixed right on me. Give your innocent the kisses, aren't you glad you found the sin? Can't deny you having sex because you know he's in the sense. Gonna fulfill all your wishes. Every day will feel like Christmas. Ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
I put my hands on your thigh while we slip and slide. Well, don't I feel good inside? I make you happy, just cry. You're romancing one night, well, while our shadows they fight, and baby we're so in sync. Well, I'm so glad that we link. I hold you in my arms and fill you with my charm. Sexy thoughts in a jar, we fit together by far. So marinate in your mind that we are two of a kind, and we are so meant to be. Now take me to.
Don't you think it's so much better when you and baby together? Satisfaction, give me action, a sensational reaction. Love our bodies when they single, give me joy, I feel a single. No, I can't wait till we say I love the pleasure of the state. Love this cosmic energy, just keep your eyes fixed right on me.
You know I want to know.
Aren't you glad you found the swim? Let me take you to the because you know he's in the sense. Ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
We blend like juice and gin. Now let our love begin. Come on, feelings win. Ecstasy will defend. We feel like a hand in glove. Sent from up above. We're moisturized. Show me ecstasy is love.
It's so much better when you and baby together. Satisfaction, give me action, a sensational reaction. Love our bodies when they single, give me joy, I feel a single. No, I can't wait till we say I love the pleasure of the state. Love this cosmic energy, just keep your eyes fixed right on me. Keep your hands on the sissies, aren't you glad you found the sin? Can't deny you got the sense because you know he's in the sense. You know I'm full of all your wishes. Every day will feel like Christmas. Ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
And we're back. And guys, so I have a special guest here with us today.
Yes.
Lil Haiti,
Yeah.
dope artist.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you all the welcome. How y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us. We're doing
Good.
great. How are you today?
Radiant.
Oh,
Radiant.
I love that.
So
Yes.
listen, y'all see how he talk? I asked him how he doing, and he say radiant.
Radiant.
We about to tap in.
Yes.
Let's tap in.
Get some of the jewels.
Let's do
But
it.
before we do that, we're gonna go into Black Friday.
It's Black Friday. Today is the day that if no other day you support your black-owned businesses. Not only to help us be more conscious as a people, but to flourish the community with nourishment and unity. We must reform prisons and the communities to make a place where doing something to go to prison isn't the only way. Stay woke, be free. Black-owned, Black Friday. Support your black-owned businesses. The Black Friday movement.
And it's your fave dope girl from around the way with Black Friday. And you know, today is the day that if no other day you support your black-owned business. So today is Black Friday. Make sure that everybody is shopping black-owned today so that our dollars can circulate through our community. And that was that's what the Wonderful Wizards of Raw is about. Bringing our community together so that the vendors that are out there and the community that is out there, they can commune with each other and the dollars can circulate through the community. So make sure that your dollars circulate like every other community circulates their dollars. So make sure that you shop black owned today. Yes, shop black owned. It's many black owned businesses in the city of Atlanta and its outskirts. So please do so. And if you can't find a black owned business, make sure you go to the New Black Wall Street right out at Stonecrest Mall. You can go to the historic West End. There are many black owned restaurants and shops there. And there are also many black owned businesses on in College Park, in East Point, right off of Main Street, leading all the way into the West End. Downtown is black owned businesses all over. Make sure that you tap in and shop. Okay. So I want to talk about a few things. So Kenyon lawyer, Brian M. Winder, was previously arrested by Kenyon authorities for posing as a lawyer and winning 26 legal cases before he was arrested.
Whoa. He won.
Yes, but how about this? He was arrested and defended himself and won.
Stop.
Yes.
Real life Suits. The
Wow.
show Suits. That's the show Suits.
I just want to, and the reason I want to shout him out, I'm not bashing him. I'm shouting him out because at the end of the day, the country makes us go to school, get certificates, get degrees, and all of these things as if we have to have that to do what we do. Well, I already know how to, I'm getting your certificate because that's what you said I had to do. I already know how to do what I know how to do.
Right.
And I'm good at it.
Right.
We are good at what we do because it was given to us as gifts.
Right.
Just like whatever gifts you know how to do, they was given to you. They gifts. Right. So I'm shouting him out because kudos to you, my brother. That you practice law, whether legal or illegal. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And won all 26 cases.
27.
Then,
27.
Oh, 27. I ain't trying to take none away. And you then defended yourself and won.
That's amazing.
Like, where they do that at?
You said Kenya?
In Kenya.
In Kenya.
In Kenya. Yes.
Yes.
So shout out to you, Brian and Winder. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Keep practicing law. Keep studying law. You know, they probably gonna make you get your credentials or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want us to do, get their credentials. But you already know how to do what you know how to do.
Obviously.
That's why you ain't gotta let nobody walk over you and be no kind of privilege. You know what I'm saying? So keep stepping and keep walking. Also, I want to talk about U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit blocks the Fearless Fund from awarding grants to Black women entrepreneurs. So they passed the bill that grants cannot be given solely to Black women.
Here we go.
Yeah. VC fund. It's a VC fund that helps Black women entrepreneurs. And so Edward Bloom is suing Fearless Fund. It's a American Okay, so it's an American for Equal Rights conservative legal strategies. So he's suing because they want to give grants to Black women only. I mean, we trying to come up because we are the ones that are giving the less to.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody giving us no money. People come over here from different countries and get money. We can't get none. People are right here trying to survive and make it and can't get anything. So now y'all want to stop that too because we can't give it to y'all. Y'all already get money. Y'all trying to get this money too?
They're trying to get everything.
Everything.
And keep us away from everything.
Yeah. So what I would say is, I mean, give 1 to 1 here and there, and just because then that won't be
a problem.
Like I'm just so like the Constitution sucks.
Oh yeah,
because they don't follow it.
No.
Now you trying to put this now you want to put this up against the Constitution and say, oh, now we not following the rules. Y'all ain't been following the rules, so now y'all want to follow the rules.
They want to make the rules up as they go along.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
so
it is.
over it.
To benefit them,
to suit them. Yeah.
So what I say, we can see. I like solutions.
And I actually want to touch up on that.
Yes.
Like part of my conversation.
Yeah.
Data sharing is one of the biggest things. I have a technological background, and there's a Bill of Rights law saying that they can't come in your house without a search warrant.
Right.
But Amazon, they got the machine now. Vacuum your house and maps your house. And send it to Amazon so they know exactly how your house is. They didn't have to come in. They sent that machine in for them.
I better stop putting all these things
all
in
that
your
technology
house.
in your house.
AI, things in your house.
So I would just say that all the women just listen. I know we got sexy whoever and shooting whatever. I'm just saying stop fighting each other.
Yeah.
In hip hop, in regular, and whatever.
In life.
Yes. Women. Black women,
yes,
colored women, women of color, but whatever you want to call yourself, I don't know. But stop fighting each other. Come together because guess what? You won't have to get a grant if 3 or 4 women come together and make it work.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then y'all come together and make it do what it do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If 3 women over here, 3 or 4 women over here, 3 or 4 women over here, all y'all gotta do is team up and make it do what it do.
Right.
All y'all have to do is have the same thought process.
Same mindset.
Somebody have a vision.
Same goals.
If y'all can see the vision together, build it and they will come. You know what I'm saying? Put it together. Stop fighting. Stop being in competition with each other and be in alignment with each other.
There you go.
So we can grow together.
There you go.
And then you won't have to worry about being the only minorities not getting grants.
Or what
you know what I'm saying? We all need a
you.
grant. I take a grant too. We all need some grants. But we cannot keep sitting down and waiting on somebody to give something to us before we get it right.
Right.
Stop fighting each other. Please respect each other. Talk to each other, communicate, come together and build something. Build it together. That's a solution. That's a solution. It may not be the solution, but it's a solution.
Right.
Like, come together.
We stop acting like crabs in a barrel, we will be better.
Yeah, no gatekeeping, none of that.
Yeah, it's not about like
Just
we
look
are a
out.
collaboration. I'm not trying to take from you, not trying to take from you. Whatever you got. And if you get something better, good, because it's going to benefit all of us in the end. You know what I'm saying? If you get something better, it's going to benefit. I'm going to share what I have with you. I'm going to share what I have with you. You guys are going to share what we have together. That's how we are. If we could get other people to do what we do.
Sometimes everybody not going to have, say, Sean D got the money. I got the sweat equity, and she got some money and some sweat equity.
Right.
If we put all of those things together, it makes something.
Pull your
You know what I'm
resources.
saying? Pull your resources and stop worrying about. As long as everybody putting in, then everybody putting in. It can't always be about I put in 50, you put in 50, you put in 50. It don't always work like that. She might put in 50, and she might put in 50, and I might put in 50 worth of sweat.
Yeah.
But without the $50 worth of sweat, You still like the 50 and the 50 ain't gonna ain't add up to nothing.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if I just got sweat and I ain't got no 50 and no 50, that still don't do nothing either. I'm just over here sweating.
Right.
So it means that we come together,
collaboration,
and collaborate and put it together, and we make it work. That's how women can grow.
Right.
And men too. It ain't just about women. I'm saying women because of this.
Yeah.
But I'm
That's the
talking
topic,
about as a people,
Yeah.
as a whole. Every other culture and race does it. We can do it too. We don't have to race against each other. We can race together.
Yes.
As one. Put it together. See the vision, put it together, and execute. That's all you gotta do. Ain't nobody better than the other. We all equal around this camp.
There you go. Yes.
Period. Everybody that's putting in something, she might got some sweat equity over there. He might got some. We put it together and make it work. It takes everybody. It takes a team. Can't no one person do it by themselves. If everybody do their part, baby, watch that thing soar.
Powerful.
They say I'm moving by myself, force one way together.
What? So please, y'all, come together. We ain't got to worry about Edward Bloom. Okay? We ain't got to worry about the Kenyan people coming to shut us down. We ain't got to worry about the paperwork. I'm just saying, we can make it. We can make it do what it do.
We can. Like you said, together. That's a word we don't understand.
Together. Get up in the morning and just make that one of your mantras. Together.
Yes.
Together, because you can't do it by yourself. You may feel like you can. You may want to do it by yourself because you don't want to be around no people. But baby, I promise you, somebody gonna help you cross that line.
There you go.
I don't care who it is. It may be the homeless man sitting in the wheelchair. Somebody got to help you cross that line. You cannot do it alone.
Let me sum that up for you, Sunday.
Go ahead, sum it up for me.
In your words too.
Say it.
This week, like last weekend, I mean, you left me with some words that I wake up every day this week with it. We are each other's harvest.
Yes.
If you keep saying that to yourself, you gotta think about it. We are each other's harvest. You think about how there's a harvest process. Like a lot of people don't respect that as a community. Like, and then the other thing is we choose our community. Them two things, like a lot of people choose the wrong community.
Yes.
And the part of it is like what some of the information I brought for you today. The reason why is because the physical authority is not there no more. It's all psychological authority. The evolution of power has shifted where they don't want you. They're not handcuffing your hands. They handcuffing your mindsets.
There you go.
So yeah, please be aware of it. Like, cause even then, like we have to gauge like why people be pulled away from community. Like information versus resource creates value. So people's value system is everywhere. So they go to these universities.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Information versus resources creates value. So if we put that as on X and Y plot, you got to think about what makes people move and want to adapt to new changes because they don't have access to information in certain communities. They don't have access to certain resources in certain communities.
That's right. Me and Haiti were just talking yesterday about, we were talking about the difference in the communities between the West End and Decatur.
Okay.
On the East side. And we were saying how on the West side, a community has been built for the people.
Yeah.
To come together, to party together, to be in high vibrations, all of that. But on the East side, I don't really see that. And I'm not saying that it's not there, but I don't see it.
Right.
And I would definitely like to take what has been done in the West End and do that on the East side.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely needed. Because the thing is, people are a product of their environment.
Absolutely.
And so what they don't know, what they don't see, and what they don't have is out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So you have to bring it to them so they can see what it's like, what it does, how it helps, what's the meaning of it. But until we do that, it will continue to be a cycle of, because I mentioned to you, we were talking about Kendall Road. And we were like, well, Kendall Road, yeah. But behind Kendall Road, on the side streets, is a wonderful community.
Yeah.
But when you go on Kendall Road, you would never know that.
Never know.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's 25 liquor stores. We talked about it already.
Wow.
Yes. It's 25 liquor stores on Kendall Road.
3-mile radius.
And that part, and it ain't nothing but fast food. It's not really any healthy things to eat or anything like that. So and it's nothing cultural going on. It's nothing pertaining to how I learn about myself, my people, or how we come together as a community. Maybe a few neighborhood watches, a few council meetings or something like that, but it ain't enough.
It's definitely
It's not enough.
Yeah.
And so we have to take what's in the West End or what has been done in the West End and move it around the city. Not just on the east side, on the north side, on the west side, on the south side, wherever we are. We have to take those things because everybody can't travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
people,
so
a lot
we
of
have
people
to
on the
take it to the
outskirts,
people.
they don't like to come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
So
definitely.
you gotta take it to them.
And even if you are helping the community, there is vultures out here too. You know what I'm saying? They come in any skin color. And Gandhi said it. Love has no condition. Love has no boundary. You know what I'm saying? Love has no exception. There needs to be some love on the east side. Definitely
That's right.
in Atlanta. There's a lot of darkness over there, a lot of shadows. I've lost a lot of friends personally there. A lot. Young men didn't make it to 21. You know, so it's like I'm seeing it now, like the people that has these consumerism mindset and attacking consumers, you can't come in our neighborhoods. You can't have that mindset. If you really want to help us, bring some love. That's the new currency.
That's right. And hire the people that's in the neighborhood.
There you go.
Say love is the new currency.
Yeah, you can't come over here and not you can't come over here and put a business over here and not hire the people from the community. Like that makes no sense because that means that you're not circulating any funds in this community. It's all going back. But if you hire somebody from the community that you're putting your business in, that means that you're helping a family that's in that particular community. And that therefore some of the dollars are being circulated throughout the community.
Right. Be it one or be it many.
And we as the people of the community have to make sure that we are shopping those stores that are hiring inside of the community.
Supporting the community.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah. Or it's never going to get better.
If I move a store to an Asian community or whatever community it is, I need to hire from that community so that the dollars can circulate through that community as well. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be an even trade.
Right.
Period.
It's a hand-in-hand
All
thing.
right, we're going to go into some music. Put a pause on it, come back to great topic. We're going to play little Hades music.
Okay.
I Can See on Hits 92.3.
All right. Come with it.
Open up my eyes, now I can see. Open up my eyes, now I can see. Open up my mind, now I can think. Broke all the chains, now I can breathe. I'm let go the bullshit, now I'm free. Let go the bullshit, now I'm free. Let go the programs, now me. Worked out the chaos, now it's peace. Dealing with the frequencies, got the keys. Working with the energy, I got the cheat. This eternal bliss, I don't wanna leave. Anything you want, find it when you seek. 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 Open up my mind now. Open up my eyes now. Open up my mind
the chains now, I'm free. Let go the bullshit, now I'm free. Let go the bullshit, now I'm free. Let go the programs, now I'm free.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right. You could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man Putu, and I'm rocking with FIYE Radio on 92.3. Yeah.
Hey, and you are back with the ladies of FIYE Radio on Hits 92.3. We are back with our guest, Lil Haiti.
Shout out to industry. Shout out to FIYE Radio. The music was beautiful. Thank you for playing it.
Listen, we love your music.
Thank you.
Yes. You got your own sound, you know.
Right. Yeah. That's what I say. You know what? I was really surprised by your music because I know the Haitian background. I'm like, I have so many Haitian friends. You know what I'm saying? So you got the compa and all kind of stuff. So I thought that's the flavor you was coming with. And he came was like an 80s retro.
You want to know why?
No, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
you want to know why? You
I
want to know why? You want to know why Sunday?
Yes.
So, think about this, right? The music that we heard from America was only our best.
Okay.
So think about who was the best around like the last 40 years. That's Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? My mama know Elton John. She ain't never been in America. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson. So you got to think like there was an era of revolutionary music where that was during the 80s. And, you know, that was real musical love.
Yes.
And Haitian people, we like to dance.
Yeah.
And you go down there, we dance. So all my music, I like to make people dance. That's like my fifth element I bring in there. A lot of people, it sound good. I'm done with that sound good stuff. If I don't make you dance, I ain't make the beat hard enough.
Okay.
I like that.
And all your beats are hard enough because we was all out there like we were dancing. Absolutely.
And I like how, like, not to cut you off, because he did mention you was like, you played around with a lot, but you think you found your sound.
Yeah,
so
I've been
I love it. I love
for
it.
10 years. I've worked with people like Stunner for Vegas, Boosie Badass. Shout out to Boosie. Worked with him for 3 years. We just did a blues album. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Fix It out right now. Shout out to T.I. for letting me work at his studio when Young Thug was out and working. Shout out to Paul Diaz for letting me sign my first publishing deal at Tree Sound Studios with Sony Music Group. There's a lot I've done, but me being an artist is all new. I have no music release. Nothing is out, but I have a lot of records out with different people. And now is my time.
That's right.
Let's go, my time.
And you're great at it too.
Shine.
Right.
Yes.
Great at
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
appreciate that.
Okay, so now tell us what it is. Break it down for the people what you do, because they don't really know what you do. Break it down.
So my mission is I'm from a third world country. I was born there. My mom is still there. I'm still here, and there's been a lot of disconnection. And I know music connect people. And my first album is gonna be a whole 80s vibe, 80s pop. You know, like that's the revolutionary we need right now. There's a lot of like information that we need to bring to Haiti. A lot of resources we need to bring to Haiti. And my first mean is through music. I have a technology company, Information Exchange Technology. It's pronounced IET, the original pronunciation of IET, which is the land of the mountains. So INT Incorporated, I have Rayo Kali helping me with Rayo Inc.
Shout out to Rayo Kali.
Yes. She helped me a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, with the sound therapy, sound healing. So we in collab. I have Nova, she's part of the company. She does a lot of dancing and teaching and classes. But I'm sitting back and because last year I stopped making music. I was a school teacher.
Okay.
And I realized like it was months and months. I was going through a very depressive state because I was trying to find myself in other places. And I realized I have everything I need. I have everything I need, and I just had to switch my perspective, so and find the wisdom to find understanding in each other.
Yeah.
Because once people understand why I'm doing something, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I love it."
Yeah.
I love it because like there's nobody really care like really showing love to Haiti, like on a bigger scale. Like I could give you one example. Dr. Berthoud, she's down there building those canals. She's on her second one. You know what I'm saying? The first canal took $47,000.
Wow.
There's people that's making millions. You know what I'm saying? Kodak is Haitian. He makes millions of dollars. He threw $100,000 in the ocean. He could have gave that to Dr. Berthoud.
She could have built 2 canals.
She could have built 4 canals. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he ain't never been to Haiti. I was born there, so I have a real connection to the land, to the people. And I'll never forget that.
You got a responsibility.
I have a responsibility. Like, you know what I'm saying? My little sister's over there. My mama's over there. They have to eat. They have to sleep. And for me to make real changes, me sending money ain't gonna be it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Me saying one of the biggest things that I got from Malcolm X is we out organized. We are out organized. So I'm not looking for handouts. I'm sitting back planning.
Yeah.
Like because I know what people really need, and part of it is like going back to the psychological authority. Young brother out of Boston Celtics, that's the shooting guard. His name is Jaylen Brown. He just gave a speech on dynamic normalism.
Okay.
Very good to what you were speaking earlier, how the work environments are changing and media is affecting it.
Yeah.
You know, like the women is overstimulating to have like all their bodies out. The man is overstimulated to show the cash out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's normalized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we in a world where we trying to get reaction.
Right.
Everybody wants some reaction.
Yeah.
And I don't like attention for real, but I do want to make a big reaction to hate.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of like, oh, nobody helps Haiti. Nobody do this for Haiti.
You got purpose
You got
in your journey.
Purpose.
Yes,
and,
intentions.
and I think technology, I thank God for technology, first of all. He's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, source for everything, you know, the higher power. So most of the wisdom I'm getting at and most of the connection I'm getting at is through him.
Yeah.
And knowing that we can build applications. So first thing I'm on, other than music, first thing I'm taking my money and putting on is to help Dr. Berthoud and also the children. I'm creating a learning, what is it called? Learning machine. So similar to Canvas, Khan Academy. Well, we're making it where it's for like mental health. My son got autism.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it hit different. I had ADHD for the longest. I just didn't tell nobody.
Right.
You know, so it's like now to know that for us to make men, we gotta teach these children.
Yes.
For us to make women, we gotta teach these girls.
Yes, we do.
You know, that's what the most powerful, because if they have a solid foundation, they can't take them.
Right.
They can't touch them.
Knowing is half the battle, right? To know what you need, to know where you need to start so you can even try to figure out what the solution possibly could be. You have to recognize what the problems are so that you can recognize what the solutions can help, you know.
Sure.
So I think you're well on your way to identifying what the solutions are in your country. And if, like you said, if you could get more people that were born there, that came from there to get on board, like Sunday was saying before, we need everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not one person can do this. Not two people can do this. You know, we need a group. We need a a plan, a whole team, and the team consists of people that don't know what the other person knows. You know, I don't know what you know, you don't know what I know, but we each individualize know something, and we can bring it to the table. Yeah. So I think that's what you're well on your way to. That's what you're saying, and I think that's commendable for you. One, for you to be so young and to want to actually make those changes, right?
I look young.
Well, you know, don't we all?
Hey.
But yes, and two, like I said, recognizing and prospering towards that goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's great and refreshing to see solutions and not just focusing on the actual problem.
Yeah, don't nobody want
I heard what she said. Solutions.
We're coming up with solutions around this table right here.
Yes.
And one part of it, I heard somebody say earlier, they were talking about how certain people move into certain communities. You know, one of the biggest thing, I was like, yo, the Chinese community, they stick together.
Yes.
The Arabian community stick together.
Yes.
Why is black people not sticking together?
Because we're too busy. Go ahead, Santa.
No, we're not too busy. It's because that is what was left to us. That's our lineage. Because we were brought over here, or we was here, or whatever. We were slaves, and so everything that was done to us in that era has been passed down from our ancestors.
Yes.
Okay, to us, and so that is our thought process. However, what they say, we gotta learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Yes.
We gotta learn something different.
So we were programmed that way.
Yeah, it's a programming. It's a programming. It's institutionalization at its finest, from church to school to whatever other institution you want to look at it.
Right.
Okay, so we have to get out of what we think we know.
Them comfort zones.
Yeah, them comfort zones of what we think we know, because that's what has been passed down to us.
Yeah.
And come up with the solutions of what we don't know.
So I got a question then.
Well, ask the questions. I'm ready for questions.
If you say that, because I think this one's going to be heavy.
Lay it on us.
Do you think the real problem is bad leadership?
Okay, so
go ahead.
It can be
part
potentially,
of the
but yeah, not a big part of it, because again, like I said, the programming. Because remember, during slave times, right? You had those who were in-house slaves. They thought they were better than the ones that was out on the field. So I think that we're always put in a position where they kind of push some forward and leave some back. So we're always looking at those who are making it. You know what I'm saying? And there's others that's in back struggling. Now the mentality was never for those in-house slaves to help the ones outside. They just thought that they were better. You understand what I'm saying? And that has kept going and evolving and to this day, because you have people who have money that they would never look back on those that's struggling. Example, what you just said.
I love your answer. I love your answer. And I want to highlight that too. So the leaders back then during the slave era, they knew something that we didn't know, Sunday. They knew something we didn't know, sis. There was two people that governments paid to do research. Elton Mayo and Alex Weber. And they were psychologists and sociologists. They were studying how to control people in organization. They didn't even know how to control their own people in organization. So that science was discovered in 1860. So a lot of businesses came around like before the Industrial Revolution. And they knew how to make business and keep it organized and keep the logistics of people by controlling the psychological authority.
Right.
There was a shift when we didn't need physical slaves no more. We needed mindsets. And I've been peeping it because I'm coming from Haiti. We got the 400 years of history y'all didn't have.
Yeah.
And we an hour and 20 minutes off the coast of Miami.
Right.
Yeah, y'all had history and we got BS.
They made
history.
America didn't recognize Haiti for the longest because they didn't want to give hope to black people.
Right.
The reason why, there is stuff that you have to realize that we always had power. We always had enlightenment. We had all of that. What we didn't have was communication.
That's it.
And that was one of the biggest root of our problem.
And that's the biggest root of the problem right now.
And for us to have leaders, they have to communicate properly.
So
What you think about that?
You have to have the ability to lead in order to be a leader.
But how do they lead if they
I
don't know how to
think the leaders
communicate?
are the problem. You know why? Because the leaders are not coming from the community.
I think so too.
So I'm not worried about Trump, Biden, Bill, Clinton, whoever. I'm not worried about them.
Right.
Because that's on a level that I can't really touch that.
It's not even
right.
control.
That's I have zero to nada control over what they got going on over there.
Right.
But what I do have control of is what I got going on over here.
There you go.
And so we need to have leaders that inside of the community that can lead.
Yes.
They can put something together and lead us where we need to go.
Yeah.
You know, we have had plenty of leaders before. Malcolm Shabazz, Martin Luther King, all of these. You know, it's more. It's plenty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to go down that road, but it's plenty.
It's plenty.
Okay? And it can be plenty more. But we have to continue to lead. We cannot be scared.
Right.
We cannot be timid. We cannot look over things. We cannot walk past things. We have to be the change that we want to see.
Yes.
That is the solution.
Yeah.
So the leaders have to be me.
Can you say that again?
You
have to be what?
You have to be the change that you want to see.
Right.
I do the stuff that I do because it's the change that I want to see. You understand what I'm saying? I want to help the kids. I want to help the artists. I host intentionally. I love to host, but I do it intentionally. I'm not just up there twiddling my thumbs. I got something to say, and you're going to hear me.
Yeah.
You're going to know that you dope. Dopeness is intentional.
Yeah.
Hey, dopeness is intentional.
It is intentional.
Okay? I want you to know who you are, where you came from, that it ain't nobody else like you on the planet.
And be comfortable in yourself.
In yourself.
Yes.
Okay? So we have to be intentional with what we do. We cannot be, I just want to go over here and say a poem. Okay, say your poem. But say your poem with intention. So somebody can hear you, so you can help somebody, even if just one.
Yeah.
Let it resonate. That's why I do classes. Let it resonate. Like, we have to be intentional in everything that we do. We can't be over here lollygagging and pulling and twirling our thumbs and out them Jordans.
Thank you.
Go get some athletics. Jordan good. Go get some athletics.
Yes.
Okay? Go shop with that brother.
Yes.
I'm just saying, inside of your community, whoever that is, wherever that is, like, we have to be intentional with what we do. If you want to see the young man that's in your neighborhood at the corner selling water, if you're tired of seeing them, now help them do something different. Help them do something different. You can't talk about it and don't be about it.
There you go.
You can't talk about it and not talk to them. You scared with it, move.
There you go. Like you said, communication is key. You know,
that's it.
Trying to figure out how to build those talks into the community to make sure that people are heard.
Yes.
You know,
we the leader,
and make sure actions are taken to handle these solutions that we need to have done. And that's the gist of it.
And there was something you said earlier too, talking about Black heritage in the slave era. Like, it was one family that I did a deep research was Emmett Till. Not just him. Do y'all know who his father was?
No, tell me.
It's a great warrior. You know what I'm saying? He was a great warrior that went overseas, that was trialed and convicted and murdered in my book. They said he raped somebody, but there was no rape.
No proof.
There was no rape. There was no rape. They demonized him.
Wow.
And
that's what they do.
And then 6 months later, killed his son.
Wow.
Even worse, George W. Carver. You don't know his dad. But he was adopted by white people. They know our history. They know our power. They know our mindset. You know what I'm saying? They cut his balls. Excuse me. What is it?
Castrate. Say what it is.
You know, at an early age, because they didn't want to have him continue making kids because they knew his mindset and his imagination before he was born.
The problem is that we don't know our mindset.
Or
our intentions. You know, they know it, but we need to get to know our own mindset. So,
yeah. It's deep.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw a video and it was basically saying, you know, with TikTok, how in China, you know, the kids programming, like when the kids log on to TikTok, how you see the algorithm with the kids learning different, you know, educational programs. They're learning to cook and different things like that. While the algorithm for kids over here in the U.S. is totally different. We got the Sexy Red and all that. Like they're pushing another agenda. You know what I'm saying?
We spoke on that yesterday.
We're pushing another. Let me say it.
Say it.
We're pushing another agenda. They ain't pushing shit. We pushing the agenda because we putting it out there. So they wouldn't have nothing to push, and we wouldn't stop putting that shit out there like that.
There you go.
Put something fresh on the map so it can't be pushed. Put the right thing on there, and we can't push that BS. That's it right there. They can't push what we don't give them to push.
There you go.
Period. Stop putting it on there. Put something positive on there for our kids to learn. Put some cooking, put some learning, and put something up there so they can push that. But they're going to push what we give them to push. If we could put 6 around up there, they're going to keep on pushing.
And just a solution. I know you're big on solutions.
Yes.
That's one of the things at industry we're doing. We're building programming for kids. We're building those channels. We're taking our time because we know how sensitive those information is. Penny's in works of it. She's aligned. I'm in works with it. We all have different ideas, and we bringing those ideas in circulation. That's the power of media. You know what I'm saying? And then social media just amplifies that. So we have to be aware of, like, there's no creators as in the mindset to teach kids. They have the mindset, to feed kids consumerism ideology. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
Yeah. There you go.
Dropping that knowledge.
Listen. And on that,
I don't know. Sunday didn't tell y'all who she was bringing.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
we already knew.
Knowledge
We
bombs.
already know. We did our history. We did our history on you.
Research.
Yes.
Listen, we got to go to a little bit of music, so we will push that dynamite with Lil Haiti.
But real quick, that one is for the illegal mining that's going on in the country. So those words might hit different if you know that.
Okay.
All right.
Take a listen, guys.
All right.
Flashing lights, dynamite. We can see the truth inside. All the nights, make it right. We can all through the night. Shine, but we don't need no lights. Got a vision, I see in the night. Searching for answers deep in the dark. Got the sight, so we hitting the marks. In the silence, we feel alive. We feel alive. The truth is high. We ain't never trying to take flashing lights. Dynamite. We can feel the truth inside. All the nights, hit it right. Cause we about to take us out. Flashing lights, dynamite. We can see the truth inside. All the nights, make it right. We can all through the night. Flashing lights, dynamite. We can see the truth inside. All the nights, make it right. We can all through the night.
It's time for Tiny Topics. And we are back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio and our special guest, La Haiti. I'm just going to talk about a quick few things that's trending on the internet this week. Flaava Flav, he's doing his part to help the community by he ordered everything off of a Red Lobster menu because he's trying to help the business not close down.
What did he say? Save the biscuits?
Yeah, save them Cheddar Bay biscuits. So I thought that was very, very commendable of him.
You know he public enemy.
Right.
Yes. Public enemy against closing Red Lobster.
So yes, I thought that was really, really big of him. Speaking of restaurants, there's a restaurant in Missouri that has an age requirement.
I love it.
You have to be 30.
Yes.
I think that's a great thing.
I think it's an amazing thing.
I think so. And the reason why, because my husband and I, we were talking about it, and I said, I think that's an amazing thing considering that the shooting that just happened in the club with the two kids, 20 and 21, which the 20-year-old shouldn't have been there. But a lot of people, they kind of, shy away from going to spaces and seeing like very, very young kids in there, because they're in college. They want to hang out too as well and drink. But the thing is that they have no experience.
It's a whole different.
It's the age gap, So I would feel safer in an environment where the crowd is 30 and up. Yeah, a little older. Now, speaking of requirements to get into places, there's also a nightclub in New York City that you have to show that you have $50,000 in your bank account to enter the club.
Yes.
I think that's also another awesome idea.
Have purpose when you come in here.
Yes, because guess what? That's going to be that's a great networking space because everybody who's coming in here have to have something going on. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously.
So that could be just how the strip club is a place to conduct business. That may be another one. You have something, I have something.
Let's put it together. And last but not least, Bad Boys 4 is in theaters right now. Get your tickets. Yes.
I got mine. Go check it out. Support them. I saw an interview with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and they said that this is the best one yet.
I can't wait.
So
I love that.
Right. I do. I love the franchise, but they said this one is going to blow your mind.
Love it.
So I am so excited about it. Check it out if you can. And that's Tiny Topics. Yes.
Hey.
So
go, Tiny.
We're gonna go back because we still have a little time with our guest. Close out the show.
So Hetty, tell us about industry. Tell us what all you guys have going on there. What can we do there? I love this space. It's so super dope. But tell everybody else
blown away by that space. I ain't seen nothing like it.
Beautiful.
So that they can slide.
Yes.
So I've worked at every studio in Atlanta, and I can say that because labels be booking you different places. Just labels don't own no studios in Atlanta, by the way. But industry for it to be so young, I think is a year old, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that's
a couple
what he told me, yeah.
And you got to realize this: it's one of the biggest places I've ever worked. 8,500 square feet. That's
very
big.
Nice.
Multiple rooms for content creation, from the A room having the Osberger speakers to the patch bay, so all your compressors, all your the whole game for the engineering world. As you come in there and get a solid sound, multiple microphones from the Sony to the Newmans, and the B room the same thing. And then the podcast room, the photo room, the live stage room, it's open. And then I love the energy. They don't let just anybody book that place.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that.
Like they let the conscious people that's in the organizations. I want to grow communities, because I have one of the merch here, not for sale. There's a lot of draconian mindsets, a lot of draconian businesses. And they are completely separate from that. They're actually for the people and by the people. And I love that because being in this industry, you find out there's a lot of people that's vultures, not, what I'm saying? They don't create cultures.
Yeah.
But that place is going to be what I see the Dungeon family was, Rico Wave era. You know what I'm saying? We're going to revolutionize the music in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And it's coming. And
Yeah.
you gotta catch quick because, like I said, it's only been here for 1 year.
Yeah, I'm working. We're working on a project, so that's how I got to check it out. So I was blown. When I tell you, I was blown away.
I really love
by
the
the space.
space.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Opportunity
one
to
real
host
quick.
at the space with you and Radio
Yep.
Kelly had you guys at the
Tell 'em.
event, and I hosted there. It was super dope. Sean D came with, and it was a very dope, eclectic,
The dopeness,
dopest vibe
energy.
ever.
I was very impressed.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lola decorated. Like
Shout
it
out
was
to
so
Lola.
man. Shout out to Lola. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? Shout out to Lola. Actually, Lola is my birthday twin. In case y'all didn't know.
That's right. That's right. Lola is your birthday
But
twin.
the space is amazing, and I truly, truly love the energy in the space, and I
Right.
love the space, and I can't wait to go back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely
Anytime,
cannot wait to
sis.
go back. Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say, if the people don't get highlighted enough, this is Black-owned business, and not just Black-owned. Like, I salute to all the women like that does stuff, but shout out to Penny More Proud, like, and she made me happy to even come in that space, cause like, you know what I'm saying, seeing a young Black entrepreneur, that's rare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Having a mindset to grow, allow you to have like a space to create. Like there's places that my creativity wasn't really highlighted. I felt like it was marketed, not highlighted. Like I'm not there's no money mongols, and I got that fear of anxiety of creating that work environment where it's about money. It's
You
not
created
even
from the heart, from the soul.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's right.
Much difference.
Very much, so.
difference. And there's so much that we're growing and we're creating that the community need. That's one of the things I wanted to highlight. Shout out to my brother Brill Lightyear for allowing me to even welcome me. I was engineering first at that place, so I had a lot of clients. I used to just bring in the studio, and then he was like, "Yo, come work for me." And I appreciate him even extended that arm to me and then allowing me to see that place and invited more people to come. Like, yo, come on, this is it. This is the tree house right here.
It is. I ain't even gonna lie.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I love it. Y'all got the whole room that you can do props, photo shoots. Like it's so dope.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Like a multi-purpose facility.
And then just when you walk in, it's very professional, very upscale, very, and also very laid back, and you can feel that you're safe and in a good
energy.
space. Yeah, the energy is very good. So, yeah, I appreciate the space for sure.
Well, definitely tell us when we can expect your album to be released.
All right, so we're releasing 2 singles this summer.
Okay.
Dynamite and I Can See.
Okay.
You guys played that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
We're waiting on the music videos because the music videos I'm shooting overseas.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people that needs to take time to get their passports together. So around October, we're gonna shoot a lot of music videos and release the album around that time, like fourth quarter.
Okay.
So, but the
I'll
music,
be looking for it.
The 2 songs off the album will be released this summer. You know what I'm saying? We can't miss the summer.
Yeah.
Cannot miss the summer. This
Not with that hype.
No.
Yeah.
Cannot. So we're definitely bringing that out this summer. And I also have a sound therapy album that Sunday was. I got too excited. Almost cut your wisdom off, sis. I got excited. Rayo and me, she really pushed me to even have that creativity. They're like, yo, we have a sound healing, don't they? You need background music. And I deep dive in it because I studied in Asheville, North Carolina, meditation. And one of the most prevalent thing I love, they had their own music. And it was Indian people. Like, I love that culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shri Shri Aman Sahib. You see, he really showed me that mentorship of love and peace. And it's not religious. This is like spiritual practices showing you how to help you. Because I had my attention span was horrible. My focus was horrible. And he saw that. He saw that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you invited me to North Carolina? Let me tell my parents. I didn't need a vehicle to get there. I didn't need no gas money. I didn't need no food. This man invited me into his home. And he's not even from America. He's from India himself. And we went on a journey. That I met him that week, and he left that week. So it was a great thing to meet somebody from India, ride 2 hours outside my city with him, go to the mountains, and having that trust and faith. And now to see Rayo doing like what she's doing, with spreading that love and that teaching, and to be part of it, it's like, yo, it's full circle. So I'm bringing those elements, those sounds with her, and we're creating a whole meditation album based on each chakra. Me having a musician background, I took time and researched how each frequency is hitting you and how each sound is going to hit you. We added the nature sound, we added the animals in there.
It's so very dope.
So beautiful.
I got a chance to actually host over this meditation music. Y'all don't understand.
I was there.
And it was just like a whole flow. It was just like a whole flow.
I wasn't there, so I gotta get my experience.
Yes, it was like a whole flow of me just being able to be in tune. Me and Soul be in tune, and me and Soul that was our first time meeting, and we was just like bouncing off of each other. Yeah, and it was just very like peaceful, I love it. Very peaceful. Very. I was able to just be natural in myself, and I loved it. So I'm kudos to you guys. I love that. Yeah.
And one thing why this is important, why I say this, there literally, I seen somebody said this earlier, accreditation. Medically, sound healing has accepted. So if you do your research, it's past the peer review point. It's official, sound do heal, but we've been knowing that though. It's just like now, like it's accepted into hospitals, it's accepted into practice. So now, like, really want to highlight that, like, you know what I'm saying? We actually giving out real medicine, no placebo.
Yeah, no placebo.
No placebo. I love that.
Tell
I
the
love
people
that.
where they can find you on social media.
The real LUH Haiti, HAITI. The real Lil Haiti at Instagram. But if you really love me, you'll go to industry. You'll come meet me in person. I'm not big on like social media stuff. I got 400 followers. I don't really care for it. But I've touched so many people's lives. It don't even matter. Like, I wish I could keep up how many people I've changed.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
What she said, I'm real in real life.
Yeah.
Real life. Me too. I'm
the real
in
definition.
Real life too. Okay,
Yes.
let's go. Tell the people what industry is so that they can really tap in with you.
Say that again.
Tell the people what industry is so they can really tap in with you.
Industry. For me, or does the building?
The building. The building. Yes. I mean, both.
They're a recording studio / creative event space. Is owned and operated by DJ Penny Proud. She is Dagged Edge DJ. She is I think 92 point. What is I almost said y'all radio station? 98.7 if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
Yeah, but
just tell them where they could go.
Yeah,
the
but
address.
The address is. We actually don't give the address.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Yeah,
look it up. Find it.
We actually do not give the address.
Because I found it.
So you just need to tap in with Lil Haiti.
You can follow the industry page. It's
Yeah.
a very safe place. So that's one of the reasons we do not give the address.
It's
out.
great vibes. Great vibes.
You gotta come join us on the vibes.
There you go.
But you can follow the place industry. It's NDSTRYATL. Industry ATL. NDSTRYATL.
Industry with an N, no I, baby. Tap in.
And speaking of good vibes, we're gonna close the show out with Rayo Cali. Stay out the way.
Yes.
And you're listening to FIYE Radio on Hits 92.3. See you guys next week.
See you next week, guys. Have a great weekend.
Peace and blessings.
I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay. Tapped in the greatness, I knew I was well on my way. Stay down and come up, I'm so up, I don't know what to say. Tapped in the greatness, I do my thing every day. Mind my business, drink my water and stay out the way. I do my thing every day. Mind my business, drink my water and stay out the way. I do my thing every day. Mind my business, drink my water and stay out the way. I do my thing every day. Mind my business, drink my water and stay out the way. I do my thing every day. I do my thing every day. I'm a living, breathing sign on me of the miracles that I lie for me. They say, damn, Raven, you don't got fine on me. Let your energy come put your shine on me. I'm a light in the darkest of times. Confusion is constant, consuming the minds. The feelings what matter at end of our time. All that come to life is all they align with. No need to run from the shadows. Integrate, then you get better. The darkest of magic. Running from hurt can get tragic. Diving head first, and then you will learn how to relax it. Dancing with stars is galactic. Triple darkness where you come from. Stop all that acting. How what have you with sauce, molasses. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Tell me what is it? Is you steady laying like past you, or you caught in the past? You caught up in what coulda, shoulda, and not what you can do. All in your head like some can to put it on paper and watch all your goals getting ran through. See where intention will take you. Gotta stay focused and make sure you bring out the best you. Captain the greatest, I knew I was well on